Hi, Dr. Raj here, and today I want to talk about the category of drug known as benzodiazepines. And I really want to focus on mechanism of action. Why? Because the sleep medicine boards loves those questions. So when we talk about how do benzos work, well, they are positive allosteric modulators. That was a mouthful. One more time. Positive allosteric modulators. What does that mean? That they specifically work on the GABA receptor. Which one? GABA-A. Don't forget that, GABA-A. So when we talk about being a positive allosteric modulator, remember there's natural GABA in our body. It's in our brain. It's an inhibitory neurotransmitter. And what do benzos do? They enhance the effect of our natural GABA at the GABA-A receptor. And when we talk about the GABA-A receptor, it has three subtypes. It's the alpha, beta, and gamma, and it's going to enhance all those subreceptors too. And that GABA receptor, GABA-A receptor, is attached to a chloride channel. And what happens when GABA activates it? It's going to let the chloride go into the cell. And what happens as chloride goes into the cell? It's going to hyperpolarize it. It's going to make the resting membrane potential more negative. So it's actually not going to fire, and hence why it's inhibitory. Now, one things I wanted to mention is that don't confuse the GABA-A receptor with the GABA-B. What classic sleep treatment medication works on the GABA-B receptor? Oh, you named it. It's those oxybates, the ones that we use to treat what? Narcolepsy. But now we're focused on GABA-A. Now, when we talk about another category of drug that loves to work on the GABA-A receptor, think about those non-benzodiazepine medications known as the Z drugs. What are those Z drugs? Well, the big one has to be what? Things like zolpidem. So I always think I'm going to use some brand names here. Things like Sonata, Ambien, Lunesta. They work on the GABA-A receptor, but only on one subunit, which is the alpha subunit, versus traditional benzos that work on alpha, beta, and gamma. So when you want to use these medications clinically, of course, one thing that I take into consideration is always the half-life. Is it going to be sleep onset insomnia? Is it going to be sleep maintenance insomnia? So let's talk about the benzos. Not all benzos are FDA approved for insomnia. Only certain ones are. And the ones I would know for the board exams with half-life, number one, lorazepam. It goes by the brand name Dalmane. It has the longest half-life. There's something called triazolam, brand name Halcyon. It's going to have the shortest half-life for a benzo. Some other honorable mentions, there's going to be things like what we call Restoril, which is temazepam. There's classic lorazepam, which goes by the brand name Ativan. And we'll be talking about those Z drugs, thinking about brand names. Think about Lunesta, because with the letter L, that's going to be the longest half-life. Sonata with the letter S, shortest half-life. And standard Ambien, zolpidem is going to be somewhere just right in the middle. But let me just say this, is that anytime we talk about treating insomnia, it's always going to be cognitive behavioral therapy first. Being on benzos and Z drugs always will have side effects. We definitely worry about addiction. We definitely worry about stopping the medication too abruptly. So please be careful. Always treat the underlying cause. And I would definitely know these pearls for your sleep medicine board.